Welcome to a really compelling matchup that almost has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. Two stars colliding here. Welcome, folks, to Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City, home of the Iowa Hawkeyes. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Iowa Hawkeyes. EA Sports College Football Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Kernstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Hawkeyes will kick this deep to start us off. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So the Michigan Wolverines offense going to get the chance to start this game off. We've got a quarterback here who was really dialed in the last game. Incredibly efficient performance. Let's see if Kirk can duplicate that again today.
Yeah, he just seemed to be in that zone. You know, like you said, every decision was very solid. Put the ball right where the receivers can make a play. I think that's the important thing today. Going up against a defense that has great athletic ability. Just continue to make those good decisions. Be accurate with the ball. And he's got another chance to have another great day.
They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Slams right into the wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is the offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Short throw complete to the tight end. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. He did not get it. A crucial play by his defense. What a fourth down stop. So the Iowa Hawkeyes offense out there for their first possession. They'll be challenged today by one of the elite linebacker groups in the sport. Great impact players who fly around and are capable of just taking over football games.
Yeah, Chris, I think it's the versatility of what these guys do that really makes them so unique. I mean, they can play off ball and defend the run. And if you get into passing situations, oftentimes you'll see these guys blitz or get up near the line of scrimmage and pressure the quarterback. When you have that kind of ability, it's rare, let alone to have two of them. So that's why this defense is one of the best. You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to all reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
And the Hawkeyes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Shotgun formation here on third down. Receiver makes the catch. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And the punt heads out of bounds. They're going to spot this very near the goal line.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Are you kidding me? That's how you flip the field in your favor. That's for the brand. What an absolute bomb. And they pin them inside the 5-yard line.
Fights back the line of scrimmage. Avoids the safety, but nothing more.
Everybody knows how hard it is to run the ball when you're this close to your own goal line. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to try to run the ball to get it away from the shadow of that goal line. But you got to do a better job than that. You're a yard away from giving up 2 points and a safety because you couldn't hold your own up front.
They don't pick up much. They do avoid the safety, but no breathing room.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense. You got to stop the offense pin back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Wolverines will rip. team onto the field. He's able to send the punt away. He'll field it close to the 50. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work on the return there. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He dumps it off to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. That completion makes it second and medium. Both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of will.
He's got it right near the end zone. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Hawkeyes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get the drive going this time? And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick completion to the tight end. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Handoff from the shotgun. The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. With the catch, it's Mung. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long. So this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
Makes a quick grab. And they'll move the 6 of that one. It's a first down at the 42. And the Wolverines come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
They're going to run it here. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout.
Another fucking injury? Jesus Christ.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And here's the handoff. Fighting him off. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Bruised ribs, huh? All right, buddy.
We've reached the end of the first quarter, and time now for a wonderful tradition here in Iowa City
Fuck them
crowd
kids.
and the players pause to wave and salute the folks watching at the Children's Hospital next to the stadium. You talk to these kids and their families, it means so much to have their courage saluted every game here in Iowa City. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Try and muscle for the first down.
Jesus.
The defense
good.
Stop him right at the line. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Wolverines will bring their punt team onto the field. On for his second punt after a strong effort the first time. Bounce right at the 3-yard line and into the end zone for a touchback. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. And the defense come up with a stop this time. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Running back has it on a screen now. The tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Hawkeyes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
But there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Quick throw caught on the left side. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here, Kirk. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup. You just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And moves the football to the 27 on 1st down. And the Hawkeyes come to the line to start their first set of downs. And looking to throw now on 1st down. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Could take it all the way. The 30. At the 10. He's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Michigan.
Not only are they able to come up with some points of their own, now the defense on the other side comes up with a turnover and a touchdown to tie the game, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
Point after, knocked right through. The BAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. First down, looking to throw the football. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack. That time it's the free safety getting home on the blitz to blow it up.
But he had a long way to go, and it's a bit of a risk because obviously the free safety is the last line of defense on these long pass plays. And he's coming after that quarterback, and he's got to make sure he gets home quickly to make the play on the QB. Otherwise, you're at risk of giving up a big play through the air. Great job there in timing that up. Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball at the 34. The Hawkeyes hustle to the line and run the hurry up. Back in motion now. On first down, it's play action. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. The clock has stopped and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. The completion sets up a second down play.
Hi, baby. He's a baseball.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wide out. Catch made in space. Look out. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. First and 10 now for the offense. Looking to throw it again. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Yeah.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
A completion makes it second down. It's a quarterback keeper. It's a fumble. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
What a great job by this defense of stringing out that option and making the quarterback hesitant on whether to keep or to pitch. And because he was hesitant, it allowed the defense to get to him to knock that ball loose.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They bring him down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. The shotgun handoff here. Tackle made after just a short game. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Play fake, looking to throw. Signs a quick throw. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. That completion sets up an important third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's low. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together. Those summer months, and man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
The Wolverines getting set on first and 10. Short pass finds the tight end, and he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
Oh, and he dropped it. Might have heard some footsteps there over the middle. That brings up third down. This is the sixth play on the drive. That's caught. It's low. And the Wolverines will try to keep this drive moving. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they get to the line quickly. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's low. Gain moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. The Wolverines looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
And a quick timeout called by the offense after the play. Second and goal for the offense. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 4th down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Defense is hanging in there. The incompletion makes it 3rd and goal for the 3. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Wolverines! Now the important point after attempt. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Dumps it down to the back. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. Play action here on 1st down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, split the ball to 44. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. The offense will now quickly spend the timeout. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it. Can you believe it? What a kick. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Iowa City has given us a fun 1st half.
The Wolverines will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. Return begins inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. The passing game was effective in the 1st half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And the Hawkeyes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they come out firing here to start this 2nd half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Throwing off play action. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. He moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a 1st down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Quarterback keeps the football. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. The offense going with the hurry up. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. caught over the middle. It's McClung. Tackle's made quickly, but that's a big gain. Ball moves to the 35-yard line.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Quarterback still with the football. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. It's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call it is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because you can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. You're going to have to go back to the drawing board.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense. And the Michigan offense back out on the field.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Second down play coming up. Makes the catch. It's Mung. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And the return brought down by the coverage team. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. First down, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
That incompletion makes it second and 10 from the 26. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Grab down the middle. It's McClung. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. The Hawkeyes come to the line in the hurry up. On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, the pass is picked off.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap. Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. Begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. The last possession had an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Makes the handoff, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. There's out of bounds after a solid game.
This is why running the football is so important. Run the ball, and if you don't play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. It's going to bring up 2nd down. After the incompletion, 2nd down now from the 35. Off with RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And the quarterback keeps it here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the quarterback keeps the ball. He's trying to make a big play on 3rd down. He probably should have gotten the ball out of his hands. Now, we've got a big 4th down coming up.
And the Hawkeyes will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Grinding away on the ground. That one moves the ball across the 40.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They stop him, but it's a 1st down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Wolverines begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And the runner takes off to his right. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep, and they'll stop him short of the line of game. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down, and the crowd really getting into it. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Well, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Has the lead in the 4th quarter. It's instead of running, You throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you trust your quarterback. Completion, first down, fresh set of downs, and you continue to work that clock.
The Wolverines pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. 6th play of the drive coming up. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Ball handed off. Jukes to get free. He's swarmed by the defense.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
They'll try to run for the first down. He's stopping behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. The field goal is good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll just take a knee here, trying to preserve as much time as possible. They'll start at the 25. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. And it comes down to this. They need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. But crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught quickly. That's the spin move. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Got to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now. And the defense will take a timeout here. 22 seconds on the clock. Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. Trying for a 4th down completion. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. Tremendous toughness here. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. The Hawkeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. The offense electing to just spike the ball here.
QB spikes the ball to stop the clock. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking deep for late game heroics. And the pass is incomplete as time runs out. Game over. Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear.